Good morning. Hey, there I am. Hey, I knew it was going to happen. Good morning, everyone. Happy Happy Wednesday. And Wednesday it is. I have my calendar right here. Let's see what's happening on the calendar. Today's the 30th. Today's the 30th. Tomorrow's the 31st. Good morning, Donald. Tomorrow is December 31st. And then Friday is January. So, yeah. Thanks for joining, Donald. Good to see you. Oh, let's see. Peter Tork quits the Monkees this day in 1968. In 2009, Neil Young is made an officer of the Order of Canada. And I have no idea what that means, but hey, good for you, Neil. And then birthdays are 1928, Bo Diddley. 1937, Paul Stuckey. 1942, Mike Nesbitt. And 1947, Jeff Lynne. So that means that Mike Nesbitt was celebrating his birthday, and Peter Tork quit the Monkees. How about that? Yeah. And then yesterday was Davy Jones's birthday, which I totally missed. How about that? Yeah. I haven't got my new calendars yet. Maybe they'll come today. Be great if they did. Absolutely. Yeah. So yesterday was Selma. And I had a blast going to Selma. It was so much fun. What was that noise? They must be working on the building next door. You see that building, I think it's less than 10 years old, and they've had so much work done to that building. Sure, you have to maintain stuff, but yikes, they've had a lot of work done to that building. So Selma was really nice. It was a nice drive there, a nice drive back. Hey, good morning, TC. I decided to go through the small towns rather than take 40 and then 70 to Selma. One reason is because when I'm on 70, there's a dead spot on my phone. And so I don't have that dead spot when I go through the small towns. And it's about the same amount of time. It really is. So I decided to do that. And I don't need to drive 65. I'm totally okay cruising around at 35, 45, 55, especially with this side. Absolutely. Better make it happen. Yeah. Oh, boy. And then yesterday, I stopped by Home Depot, and there weren't many people there, so I felt okay. And then last night, I joined Flippin' Frozen for her quote unquote auction, even though I don't auction things. And then I did my 20-minute CD sale, and here I am now. So I haven't pulled anything for today. I'm just going to hang out for a little while, then I'm going to continue packing and shipping and invoicing. And had some eBay sales over the night, so that was cool. Every little bit helps, and I appreciate everybody's support. Yeah, so if you got something, my goal is to have it out today and tomorrow, have everything out. And so I go into the weekend a little more caught up. And then I'm changing the hours in Wake Forest. So Wake Forest is typically closed on Tuesdays, and then Tuesday's been my Selma day. So I'm going to change it so Wake Forest is closed on Mondays, and Monday is my Selma day. And then starting Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm going to have a store-wide sale both in Raleigh and Wake Forest. And so I'll be in Raleigh on Friday, Wake Forest Saturday, and Raleigh Sunday. So I'm going to have a store-wide sale. And then, let's see, what else? I'm going to go back to appointments for Raleigh just because it was difficult calling people, waiting in the car. And I had one guy that I overlooked his number, didn't call him back. He left me a bad review a well-deserved review on Google. So I got to reach out to him. So I'm just going to start doing the top of the hour and the bottom of the hour, 25 minutes, 5 minutes to get out of here, and clear the space for the next person. So yeah, so this pandemic is new, even though it's been over a year um, since the coronavirus. I don't know when it started, folks. And then, yeah. Hey, good morning, Joyce. And so you try this, you try that, you try this, and you try that, and you're trying to find the perfect combination um, for things to work out. And it's difficult, folks. It's really difficult. I know that I've been personally ordering things online for myself and stopping by the grocery store and wanting to do this, wanting to do that, trying to stay as safe as possible. And yeah, and disappointments have come my way. And so there we go. Yeah, but the main goal is to keep my customers safe and to keep me safe. And if we're doing that, hopefully we can make it through and reach that light at the end of the tunnel. But anyway, yeah. So today is number 197, 198, 99. And so Saturday is number 200, Coffee and Vinyl number 200. I think I checked to see when I first did Coffee and Vinyl, and it was before our governor told us to shut down. So it was in March. And when I did the first Coffee and Vinyl, I had no idea things in the world, but with me. Looks like I'm buffering or something here, so let's see if I give it a several seconds. Hey, I think I'm back. Yeah. So for Saturday, for number 200, I like to get as many people to come on with me, come on the stream, join me on StreamYard, and let's talk. If nothing more, just showing records like crazy without. Yeah. So there we go. Tonight is Cocktails and Vinyl with Sean. Sean from North Carolina, my customer, my local customer, and looking forward to that. I don't even know what time that will happen. So, yeah. So that's what's happening with me. What's happening with everybody else? Tell me what's going on. What's your plans for today? Yeah. I would like to know what's happening with everyone. Um, I'm finding, yeah, I saw a crazy article this morning online. Paul McCartney has a tree or a bush, and he feels that George Harrison's spirit is in that bush, and he talks to the bush. I don't know what to think of that. I don't know what to think of that at all. Oh yeah, and then Friday night I'll be back with Flippin' Frozen. Her name is Donna. Working, always working. Hee hee. You can't be working as much as me. Um, oh, hey Squirrel. I've been listening to some Lindsey Buckingham. Trouble from his 1981 Law and Order. Great album. Very cool. Hey, good morning, Ma. How are you? Thanks for joining. Cheers. Cheers it is. Think about the George Harrison, out with the old in with the new, which probably will get played a lot in the next few days, including today. Yeah. So, yeah, absolutely, folks. I'm excited that Coffee and Vinyl will artistic license can't have a Sir Paul going bonkers on us now, can we? Well, um, apparently this was a tree or a bush that George had given Paul before Paul died. Oh, it looks like Donald got a new computer. Got my new computer, working on migrating the files from the old one to the new one. Sounds like fun. Donald, is it a matter of just connecting two cables together and say, pew, and it happens? Yeah. TC, I thought it was me that was working, always working. Got me working. Tomorrow's Donna's Summer. Donna Summer is her birthday. Oh, it's dead. There's some interesting theories with that, TC, about Paul died in 1967. A lot of interesting things there. Either that, or they were geniuses to put together a little thing like that to happen. That's for sure. Yeah. Another thing I want to do is switch the wall, not the political wall, because we still have until the inauguration, and I'm finding more things to put on the political wall, which is crazy. I've been trying to use Wi-Fi, but it's difficult. I'm going to pick up a lightning cable today to make it easier. Oh yeah, lightning. Yeah. I don't think I've ever connected anything lightning. Yeah. I know when people have more than one display, this is the Apple community. They like to use the lightning cables, and I know, but Jackson just said Paul died, not George. I got it backwards. Oop, didn't realize that. What's that called? A Floridian slip? Anyway, what's the count now? How many different versions of 3 are out there? Thunderbolt. Oh yeah, Thunderbolt. Lightning is what we use to charge the phones, I think now, Donald. Yeah. I think this is called Lightning. This is Lightning. And then there's Thunderbolt, which I haven't heard that name in a while. Thunderbolt. I've never done a Thunderbolt. Wow. Do you have to go to the Apple store to get that, Donald? Or is there something closer? Maybe Best Buy? I don't know. Even that big department store, I haven't looked in a while, but I went there last year, and they had some Apple products. What can you say? Yeah, it's interesting. I compare record stores to art galleries. Oh, Best Buy, Best Buy. Be careful when you go in there. Yeah. Well, cool. I compare art galleries with independent record stores. So Staples, wow, we'll have it everywhere. And so you have a part of town that's kind of run down, maybe not the safest part of town. I will use Krate. Oh, that's cool, Donald. I think I've seen that when I've driven up to Wake Forest before. Yes, that's awesome. And when I've done curbside, I would roll down. If I was on the truck, I would roll down the passenger's rear door window and let people sit it inside the truck rather than hand it to me right to my left. Yeah. Or if I was on the Roadster, I would have them go to the passenger door and leave it that way. Yeah. That is so true, TC. But what I was thinking was that there's an area of town. Somebody wants to open up an art gallery and they want to have a studio, and they find the cheapest place they can find to rent. And they might go in there and fix it up, do some work on it, and get it super cheap. And then before you know it, there's another art gallery that comes around, and someone might decide to go over there and put a restaurant in or a bottle shop. And next thing you know, this section of town gets better and better and better. And then it grows. And then it's like the art district. And then bam, uh, the owners of the building says, well, this is a nice part of town. We're going to have to raise the rent. So they triple the rent, and the art galleries have to move out. And so I compare that to, and I was part of an art gallery movement like that in Raleigh. And I compare that to independent record stores. So what is this? My 6th year, I found a little cheap place to rent. It's still cheap, but it's expensive now just because of sales. And so not only me, but some other places throughout the nation find little cheap places, and they put records out for sale. Record store day gets started. The record store day was like 6 years happening before I opened up the store. And so we're selling these records, and then there's more and more records pressed because it's the revival, the vinyl revival, and then record store day grows, and more manufacturers are manufacturing turntables, and it just grows that way. And so records become even more popular. And then these big stores, oh, we better start selling records. We better start bringing in records, and because of that, it's really hurt independent record stores. And so that in the pandemic, we've lost a lot of record stores. And I'm doing what I can to save my business, because I really hope that there's a light coming through at the end of the tunnel. And also, did I read yesterday that there's a new strain of COVID-19? And I don't know what any of that means. I'm going to have to figure that out, but I'm hoping that it won't affect us. Yeah, so there we go. So, yay. Yeah. So January is going to be an interesting month. Not for all of us, but for me. And not only for all of us, but also for me, because typically Januaries are okay. I mean, they're okay. We have Record Store Day in April, Record Store Day, Black Friday in November, and then December with gift giving season. And but we spread out Record Store Day over 3 drops this year. Then we had Black Friday, and they were all wonderful. They were all wonderful. Yes, I can. The thing of it is that who wants to do anything like that in the winter? So I'm not a winter person. I'm the type of person that would most likely hibernate during the winter if I had the opportunity. Or I would just move to Florida for the winter and have a winter house in Florida, or dwelling, or camper or something, and be a snowbird. But yeah, if I can make it till it gets warm, I might have to do that. But it would take a lot of work to make it happen. And with the vaccine, by the time March comes along, it'll be 3 months, 90 days. We typically start seeing warmer days and less cold nights here in North Carolina. And will the vaccine make a difference for everybody? Will things be different for not only me, but for other local businesses, independent businesses, and restaurants? Yeah. We just don't know. I don't think any of us thought this would continue on past the summer, past the fall. Yeah. Yeah, TC. And we're going to make it through the winter. We do. and it's going to be awesome. And so I'm doing what I can, to make it happen. And I think if I were to close the doors, turn off the open signs, and just focus on eBay, I think I could probably get a lot of stuff done. Um, I love the days. I miss the days of not having anything on eBay, maybe 8 things, and having the door unlocked, and people just came in and bought the stuff, put more out, bought it, stuff like that. And so I always tell everybody I used to survive by selling 500 $5 records, and then the rest was good for me and my family. Yeah. So there we go. But yeah, and I don't mean to be a downer. I'm just thinking about things, and heart's pretty heavy, folks. The heart's pretty heavy because, I'm doing something I really enjoy. I really do. Doing something I did enjoy. But since the pandemic, I've met a lot of people, um, a lot through YouTube, and that's been real fun to have those YouTube friends. So that's been really neat. Yeah. So there we go. But I do have to print out a new schedule, put it on not only the Raleigh location, but the Wake Forest location and the Selma location, and just post the schedule. And then I have to get a new sign for the door here in Raleigh. Call. We're doing appointments at the top of the hour or the bottom of an hour. Yeah. And my mom would say, keep her mouth shut. Don't share this on YouTube. But yeah, I doubt my mother even knew what YouTube was. It is a crazy world right now. And but I have bills. My landlord has bills. I think his bills are much bigger, but I think his potential income is much bigger than mine too. Hey, now spinning TV, Sean. Hey, how's it going? Let's see. Oh, I want to talk to Sean. Sean, I definitely want to talk to you tomorrow because you can let us know how 2021 is, because you'll be there before we're there, and so yeah, maybe I should do a. Sean, would you be interested in a live Thursday night? And we can take a peek into 2021. Would you be willing to do that tomorrow night, Sean? So today's Thursday night. I mean, Wake Forest on Thursday, so I'll be coming here. The other thing, folks, I'll probably start offering guitar lessons in Wake Forest, and I might even get a keyboard and offer. I can't offer piano lessons. You really have to be close to that person. I'm going to be at a music gig. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, what's today for you? Is today New Year's Eve? Is today New Year's Eve for you, Sean? I'm going to. Oh, you're going to be at a music gig. Continue using your online platform. Keep showing records and adding them online. Thank you, Sean, for the encouragement. I appreciate that. My first residence where I'm going to go see. Oh, you can go see a band, Kingswood. Sean, be careful, please. Darn it. Yeah. Wow. Kingswood. Do we know Kingswood? Is Kingswood? Have they? Do us crazy Americans know Kingswood? I wanna hippopotamus. So I did reach out to Katie, and I told Katie about those cool 7-inches, and so she had a chance to watch the video. And I mean, timing is everything, folks. But a lot of those Christmas titles will just be. Every day is further and further away from Christmas. But I think today's like 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I think today is the 6th day of Christmas. Does that sound right? On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me six geese a laying, 5 gold rings. Oh, there's ESP's working this morning. Hey, Katie. Okay, have fun at work now. Have fun at work. Yeah. Here's Greg, everybody. Hello, Greg. Good morning. It's a Melbourne. So Kingswood is a Melbourne band. They sound great. Been meaning to watch in the last few years. Yeah. I don't know, TC. I gotta put some of those in plastic sleeves. I gotta check the condition. The one that has the paper jackets, like an LP, only it's this size. When I take those out, I can't put them back in there, so I have to find a bag to put those in just to protect the jackets. Yeah, but I can add it to the list. I might process them one day during Coffee and Vinyl. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to having vintage memories back, Katie. And TC, how are we doing with your camera? And then Greg, we're going to hang out on StreamYard or Instagram video or something. There's so many things about you want to talk about. Mini disc, other media, 80s music, cool things like that. Absolutely. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. But okay, Kingswood. Kingswood. Full album. I've learned that when I go to YouTube and I search for a band, if it's got a common name or something like that, I usually key in the name of the band, then I put full album, and that really helps me. Here's a song called If Only. Third studio album, Juveniles. So I'm just going to open this up and hit pause so it'll be there waiting for me after Coffee and Vinyl. I can go listen to it. Thanks for sharing that, Sean. I always like listening and discovering new music. And there's Mike Sweeney. Hey, Mike Sweeney. Mike Sweeney, what is shaking? How are things in your area? Do you have snow? Yeah. I had a chance to I had a chance to catch up with Doc Dacus yesterday, and so that's cool. Yeah, no worries, mate. And I'm glad Doc's doing well. I like Doc. I've known Doc. Wow, I've known Doc 2 years now. I think when I subbed to Doc, I was like number 200 or something, maybe 157. Anyway, Doc is awesome. But we catch up every week or every other week, so that was really neat. Yeah. So, Mike, do you have snow? Does anybody have snow on the ground? TC, are you getting snow again? And TC was on Two Hip Chicks live show yesterday, and TC said that he was out of electricity. And so, TC, does that mean that your dwelling got cold? I think it was a schedule outage, maybe a maintenance or something like that was happening. Mike Sweeney has snow. Oh boy, how much do you have, Mike? And is that something you look forward to? Do you go sledding or skiing or just walk outside and fall down? I am scared to death of snow and ice, folks. I am scared to death of it. I don't want to fall. I can't risk this eye getting hurt. And so detached retinas, they say sometimes, boxers, they will, and their retina were detached. Some people fall. It's an automobile accident, and I'm like, none of that happened to me. So I don't know what happened to my eyes, but I'm even more protective. Yeah. Yeah. I am so glad we don't have snow. Oh, boy. So usually this is about the time I start counting down to spring. How many days of spring? How many days before spring? So there's 60, 80 days, 80, 81, 82 days until spring. So that's less than 3 months. Spring is on March 20th. Or is it the 21st this year? I think it's the 21st. Is this leap year? Are we on leap year? Did we miss Olympics? I don't know. I don't know what we did. If you're like me, folks, a lot of things went by that we just don't know. Let's see. First, on the first day of spring, spring 2021. And folks, I remember one time it snowed here in April. It was just a snow. Nothing happened. But I tell you, let it rain here, and people. Oh, it's March 20th this year. It's the yeah. And then when does time change? I always look forward to that. But I noticed that when I was leap year was 2020. Pardon me. We have wind and rain. Let it rain out here, folks. It's just as almost as much as snow when people can't drive. It sounds good. I got my mini disc players collection. Just let me know. I just bought a new one over a month ago to add to others. Yeah, it's a mess out there. Oh, wow. I'm sure things don't close down like they do here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Good morning, Tal. Maltina. Maltina. Let's see. TC says, oh, yeah, I will try to be able to come on Saturday's show, but my camera is still giving me fits. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. Hey, are you able to come in on your phone? Or do you have an iPad or an Android tablet? Yeah. Do you have web TV? Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I got to get my mini discount, but there's other things happening before then. But yeah, I don't even know where they are properly stored. They're in the warehouse somewhere. But yeah, I miss my mini disc. I got an alert from the town yesterday, Donald, that there was a gas leak. So the CVS building is probably 2 blocks from RecordKrate, Wake Forest. The CVS building was affected. The work crews did it again. We've had gas leaks and power problems caused by them. Yeah. Man, I don't that so if you leave RecordKrate and you get on that road to head to Capitol, they just tore that road all to pieces to do something, and I was like, was it did it need anyway? It was just a mess all over the. Was it the spring and summer last year that it was a mess? And I don't know if they ever got finished, but it's like you're heading past the college with some of the college housing. I will come up with something. For some reason, my Windows set up hates webcam. This is the third camera I've tried it, and it works fine when it works. Wow. My grandfather had web TV. Haven't heard that in a long time. You know what? I think people. I really like the idea of web TV. And of course, now with smart televisions, people watch YouTube, YouTube lives, and they're making it happen. They're bidding and everything. Wow. But I think web TV was. If you had web TV, most everything I heard was like people loved it. other than connection issues. And I don't think Web TV worked on every browser or every website, but I I heard a lot of people say they love Web TV. I never I've never had the opportunity to play with a Web TV. But yeah, it was a stepping stone to where we are today. I think people loved it. That's for sure. Web TV. I got to start working, but I'll keep the chat on. Wow, that'd be cool, TC. Thank you so much, and I hope something works out for Saturday. It'd be great to have you here, as well as Sean and Donald and Kurt and Mike and um, wow, Ting fiber optic. Hope my neighbors in Wake Forest um, get get fiber optic. Make my free internet experience better. There you go. How about that? Oh, by the way, anyone who missed Two Hip Chicks needs to go back and check it out. It's hilarious. I watched most of it, and then I don't have to go finish the replay. It seems like for whatever reason, the phone rang or something happened, and I had to divert my attention away from there, which was totally cool. I can go back and watch it. Two Hip Chicks are fun. I got a package yesterday from them, and I don't know when I'll get the next package. I ordered something from eBay and it arrived. It didn't match the photograph, so I'm trying to find another thing and order that. And then I want to ship this one back. The wiener dog bit. Oh my God, rolling on the floor laughing my off at that. The wiener dog bit. I will do that, yeah. You know, Donald, I saw the roundabout when it was completed. I don't know, was it? There is one roundabout in Wake Forest. I don't know if it's across from the college or across from a church. Or maybe it's the church at the college. It's the church. That was funny. The wiener dog had issues. Oh my stars! I have to check it out. Oh, those are cute dogs, but yeah, they are cute dogs. They sure are. My neighbor in Wake Forest has a Chihuahua. His name is Paco, and Paco, I was looking only for it. It was like darn funny. Well, thanks, TC. I'm gonna check it out. Two Hip Chicks, everybody. Two Hip Chicks comes and joins on some of my cells. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. The one Dawn has isn't exactly cute. Oh, also Dawn has a Dotson. Yeah, and one time I saw a long haired Dotson, um, and I was like, whoa, that's so cool. And so that was really neat. Yeah. Well, good. So, Two Hip Chicks is their channel name, and I had three of the real dogs in my life. Why I found it extra funny too. Oh, okay. I think I think the doggies can have back issues or spine issues, and so I always felt bad for the little puppies. Yeah, yeah. Animals are fun, aren't they? And I got the red cat here, which wants to stay in one area and one area only. And I'll pick her up and carry her around the crate, and she'll be like, "Meow." She just cries, and I put her down, and she runs back to her area, and it's her area. But I wish that she was all over the place, and just she's got free reign of the shop, but she just chooses to stay in one area, and I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do, but I hope she's happy. One of the different on a different subject. Check out the links in my latest video when you get a chance. You'll like them. I sure will, TC. Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. So with that said, folks, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta pack a bunch of stuff. I got to reach out to my post office, make sure they come and pick up my stuff today. Um, Yeah. And oh, I had a bunch of air pockets, and someone came and got those yesterday, so that was cool. Less air pockets in here, and I probably got that many more. I put them up on Nextdoor, air pockets. People use them for shipping. I didn't get rid of them all. I kept a few, but I wish air pockets were half the size. So I mean, they're about the size of a brick, give or take. And some people have a machine that they make their own air pockets. Yeah. All right. Have a good day, everybody. Hey, I'll see you maybe tonight on Cocktails and Vinyl with Sean. I think it's tonight. I'll double check. I'll reach out to Sean. Everybody, have fun. Be safe. Rock and roll.